guys, it's Tracy Mitchell, VA with ThisIs50.com. I'm with my very special guest. His name is OT Beezy.
What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all having me.
I'm very excited to have you here because you're from Indiana, of course. I'm a big fan of the Midwest. Tell me what it's like coming from where you from, because I know you're not talking like Indianapolis or anything.
Yeah, it's a weird area. It's like a tri-state area. You got like Kentucky, you got Indiana, you got Ohio, all within like a 20-minute radius. So I grew up in Indiana, Lawrenceburg. It's like a small town, and then I always fucked around Cincinnati though, and then I moved to Cincinnati when I was 16. So I be claiming Cincinnati because like Indianapolis was like an hour and a half from me, so it don't make no sense. I really wasn't up there that much, but so yeah.
Yeah, it's just something about the Midwest to me. Like, even though, like, some people from the small towns, it's just this energy behind it. Like, I gotta get it. I gotta make it.
Yeah, I'm go get it right now. I'm going hard as I can for sure.
Tell me what it's like the pressure when it comes to being from a small town and trying to make it in rap.
It'd be hard because everyone's gonna hate on you back home. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be with you like you think. You know what I'm saying? Especially more like a smaller city like Cincinnati. Like, it's more like a competition, so it's better off, going out of town. So you just gotta get that, urge, and basically the balls to just go out of town and just rock out. You know what I mean?
How do you feel they've been responding to you? Because I'm looking at you, when we think rap music, we don't think,
Yeah.
So has that been more difficult for you?
As far as like, yeah, I'm like over the like little hump, I'd say. You know what I'm saying? I done opened up for a lot of artists. I was doing a lot of shows out in Cali, so that's probably like where my main little jump's been here lately, was out in Cali. I opened up for like OGZ, OT Beezy, Phoenix Flex, and basically like the whole Shoreline crew.
Yeah, so you would say that you got over that hump, being that you put in that work and then you worked with all these
Put in that
artists.
work, yeah, just get verified, you know what I'm saying? I did some time, so once that story all come out and shit, and they see like, oh, he really different, you know what I'm saying? It just takes some time. So of course I had like a lot of hate in the beginning, but we pretty much passed that now.
They got you for marijuana?
Yeah, trafficking and a conspiracy to armed robbery.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that happened in 2023, right?
2017.
2017?
Yeah, and I did 4 years, and then I've been home for like 2.5 years. Yeah.
And how does it feel looking back on that situation versus now?
I wouldn't take nothing back, you know what I mean? It made me who I am now. So I gotta look at the positives of every situation.
So what was your time like? Did you feel like you really honed in on like rapping more, or were you just waiting for the days to go by?
I wouldn't have rapped if I wouldn't have went to prison, I'd say, just because, I don't know, it just made me who I was. But I was in there writing hella poetry, and then I just like, when I found all them notes when I came home, like about a year out, and then my dude was making the studio, and then it was just like,
Just worked
it
out.
was just meant to be, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk some music. So your last project was Too Much Weight, is that correct?
I dropped a single after that, was Say What, but before was the Too Much Weight EP with Neth the Furrow.
Neth the Furrow, he from LA, right?
He from Vallejo. It's like
Cali.
a bay, yeah.
I've heard of him before, I just don't know, like, can you get me hip onto who he is?
Yeah, shouts out Neth the Furrow, man. He's one of the first in the bay to show me some real love. We did a project together. He blown up out there though. He pretty well known. He had a couple blow up songs.
You got like 3 songs with him on this project.
4.
4?
Yeah.
What was it about him that you were like, I need to collab with this person?
I opened up for him, and then we got to meet afterwards, and then I introduced myself, and we was vibing, and we actually got to go in the studio. Cause I don't like doing no feats like send me the verse or nothing, we ain't trying to do all that. So we actually got in the studio, locked in, then built a little relationship from there.
You have a lot of relationships with artists out in Cali. How did that even come about?
Well, I used to live out there before I went to prison. I used to live out in Hayward, so I moved out there in like 2015 or 16. So I was living out there in 16, 17, and then I went away. But I got a lot of connections out there from when I was living out there. Cause I was in the weed game. I was going to school to grow weed at Ocean University. It's like a little weed school. So once
they have a weed school out there?
Yeah, it's turned. This is like back in like 16, 17 too. So that's kind of probably why I got run up, because it was still illegal where we was at. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Is it still open?
Yeah, the school. Yeah. Shouts out to them.
Would you recommend it to other people?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. If you're trying to get in the weed industry, for sure.
Okay, I know a lot of people are like making like businesses when it's around like marijuana and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know the logistics of it, so it's kind of good to go to a school like that and kind of actually see how serious it gets if you're going legal, because it's not easy.
Despite everything that happened, would you still like pursue that?
Yeah, one day I'm trying to make I'm gonna try to make my own strain. That's what I was trying to do out there, like a runts or a cookie. You know what I'm saying? Something that goes global.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I went to Miami recently. They had like Gas House, and like them businesses really do be booming though.
Oh yeah.
And all the rappers come through, so it's like it goes hand in hand with the music industry.
Nah, facts. I'm just still on parole, so I can't really grow or nothing like that now. So I gotta wait till I get off parole, but I can still be a spokesman, ambassador type shit.
Okay, so project wise, like, is there anything else like project wise that's coming out soon?
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of work. We've been doing a lot of artist development, working on my own sound, stuff like that. So the next drops are gonna be special. We're gonna do a whole rollout.
I really want to like ask you about development. Like, since you dropped a project in 2023, dropped another project in 2024, you just dropped Say What. So tell me about your development process. Like, where are you at right now musically?
We just trying to find that one sound. I've been bouncing around a lot, being pretty versatile. You know, it was cool to start, but now we just trying to, you know, make that own sound where, you know, we have our own type beat. You know what I mean? To where we're not kind of going off other people's beats. You know, making our own sound all the way together from the beat to the song. So.
Who's your team right now? Like, who's your team consist of?
Shouts out my manager here right now, Andre. I just met with them in True Brand Media. Shouts out Tiffany. So ever since I met them, shit been turned up. So we got a lot of stuff in the works. We've been on each other for about a month now, but we've been going crazy since then.
Hell yeah, it's different being an artist and you have a team around you, especially like publicists and management.
Nah,
and how much it helps.
Yeah, I never had. Every move I done did, I was booking my own shows and doing a lot of stuff on my own. It was becoming too much.
Tell me about booking your own shows, because I know that must have been some shit sometimes. Like, working with promoters.
Dealing with promoters is crazy. Yeah.
You ever had anybody try you?
Nah, luckily I was dealing with a good group of people in California. Shouts out all the people I was fucking with out there. California Live Events, SJ Major Moves, Oompa, them three promoters. Shout out to them, man. They was all A1. Got me open up for legit artists. You feel me?
Yeah.
Verified people. You know what I mean? It was legit.
When I was looking at your page, the one artist that stuck out to me was O3 Greedo.
Yeah.
Did you meet him?
I didn't get to actually meet him, but the most lit thing about that night was that, like, most of the time when you open up for artists, they don't get to hear you. You know what I mean? They kind of in the back turning up, but like, they brought him into the club. And that night, if I did get tried, it was that night, because they was like, you know, when the artists come in, it's like, damn, like he going straight to the stage, and I hadn't even performed yet. I was supposed to go before him. So
they tried to do that?
So I'm like, oh, hell no, I gonna hop up on the speakers, like, nah, we ain't doing this. And they was just like, oh, my bad, we tripping, we thought you already performed. I'm like,
A good thing you shut that down.
Yeah, so the lit thing about that, though, is he got to hear me, though. So, there's actually a song, Excuse Me, and I mentioned his name in that song, you know what I'm saying? So I said something to my system, like O3 Greedo. I mentioned his song name so many times, and I ended up opening up for him. It's like, shit, it's like in a manifestation.
You manifest, you manifest.
But he heard that, though. He heard that bar. And then his video man and everything, all them after, they gave me the thumbs up and they reached out to me. We were supposed to do a feature, but right now just working on a couple other things. But shouts out O3 though. He showed me some love.
Yeah, if you can manifest that, I'm sure you can go ahead and manifest that feature.
Facts.
All right, y'all. We got OT Beezy on the This Is 50 couch. By the way, how does it feel to even be on This 50? You know, just being in jail and going through what you was going through to now being interviewed on a platform like This Is 50. Like, how does that feel?
It feels great because, I couldn't come home and do the same things that got me there, you know what I mean? So it feels good to turn a negative to a positive. Do things to make my mama happy, shit like that.
Your family, what is that like? Do they support you with your music career?
Yeah. My pops, he just came home from prison, and then my mom, she's beat breast cancer 2 times. She the only one that held me down, really. You know, it was there consistently. through my whole time I was down. So when this rap check comes, it's going to.
Yeah.
I gotta get her to crib, get her taken care of first.
You have to. Like, you have to.
It's mandatory. I done put her through hell.
Oh my gosh. And then you're telling me how, you know, father in prison, mother, like, breast cancer. Like, how do you even deal with that?
It's just been rough, man. You know, just keep your head up, keep making money, keep doing things you gotta do. Make sure you're doing what's important, investing your money where it's important. You know, make sure you ain't buying a hella jewelry. Make sure you get your other businesses and LLCs and all that shit lined up before you.
LLCs.
Before you go crazy. Yeah.
Right, because being a rapper is a business too. I feel like people overlook that.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you gotta present yourself as a brand. So we working on all that now. I got my website, my APK, LLC for the name, and we got another merchandise company on the way. So we got some shit in the mix.
Sound like a businessman.
Yeah.
What advice do you want to give to artists out there that, well, maybe you see them doing wrong these days, that, you know, you want to just say, like, hey, y'all want to move forward, maybe y'all should change this?
Probably too much guns in the videos. Maybe wondering why they catching cases all the time.
That's true.
Telling themselves. Probably quit telling themselves.
So you're never going to have one gun in your video?
Nah, I don't need to do all that. You feel me? Well, the real knows stuff. We don't advertise that. I'm on parole though, so maybe exactly. I do a little bit different if not. But it's honestly it's really a business thing too, because you know what I'm saying, you don't see people like Lil Baby with guns in their videos. You know?
Exactly. I think they need to get together, especially the artists in Chicago. Like, dang, you gotta.
Yeah, I would say kind of stop the violence, because it's coming to a point now where that shit ain't cool. Like, I mean, obviously stand on your shit and don't let no one stand on you. Always that, but just looking for it. Our world, I think, is over that. I've been through a lot. The whole world has.
Talk about subject matters coming up in your music, like, that you want to put out there, that if anybody out here didn't listen to your music yet, you could say that they could get it from your music.
I'd say first off, a lot of trap shit, but it's all, I did 4 years for all the stuff I went down for, so I'm just kind of talking about my past, you know what I mean? I talked, I mentioned a little bit about my mom's cancer, just a lot of real life situations, just not as much like a lot of perk and shit, like I would say, like, I'm not mentioning like spending on ops all day, shit like that.
I'm tired of hearing that one.
Talking about getting money, I'm trying to get on that get money tip, you feel me? Fuck bitches, get money, make, everyday shit, not the perked out shit. So just know my shit real. If you hear my lyrics, just know I'm out here living it.
Why should people listen to OT Beezy?
Shit, cause I'm about to be the hottest white boy out.
We need more of y'all out here.
Yeah.
The gates is open now.
Yeah, they don't got one really out here like me, Shouts out all the white artists, but, ain't no one really done no time like that. I got a real story, I ain't saying I got a real story, but I'm just saying on that tip, you know what I mean? So when this shit get out there, we gonna go global.
Okay. And my last question for you, what is some real and resonating advice you want to give to those chasing their dreams?
Don't give up, and it ain't ever gonna be easy.
Higher.
If it was easy, you know what I'm saying? Everyone be doing it or making it happen, so yeah, don't give up.
Facts. All right, let me go ahead and give it to them. So, y'all, this is the OT Beezy interview. Make sure you guys check out his music. Check out the Too Much Weight project. Yep. And Say What.
Say What.
The latest track.
Follow me on IG, TikTok, YouTube, OT Beezy on all platforms.